So you get out after doing 11 years. Me and you did that interview together.
Yeah.
And then you end up going back in.
Yeah.
What led you to going back in?
Oh, I got a parole violation.
Okay, so you get out and you're on parole for what, like 5 years or something?
Yeah, they gave me 5 years parole.
Okay.
I was home for 2 years, and then I caught a parole violation for I got police contact, and it was blown up. But well, I caught police contact, and the charge that I ended up getting was a misdemeanor. The DA got a whole bunch of calls from the police department about, about me, and was like, yo, this kid is like a terrorist. This kid has a song called Buck a Cop. This kid's threatening police. This kid is like, he shouldn't be here. So when they got the call from the DA was like, yo, like, who is this kid? And they looked me up, and then they're like, oh, this is who this kid is. Like, this is what he's doing out here. And then, but they still kept it as a misdemeanor because they couldn't give me nothing else. But my parole, they could give me anything. They could give me 5 years. If I owed them 3 more years, they could have gave me the whole 3 years. So I would have been in jail for another 3, 4 years, right? But, so the parole, because of how, I could have just did like 3 months and came home. But because of all the phone calls and stuff, they gave me 16 months. So I did my parole violation 16 months, and I was back after doing, the little bit of stuff that I was doing. I just had a track with Dave East that was just released, and I was on my way, me and Young and May, and I was on my way, and then I went back to jail. I'm back on a bus going to Dannemora, New York, and fucking, being stripped down to nothing, whatever celebrity status or whatever strides that I had made, that shit was all stripped from me. I was nothing again, like just like that, And I was back with prisoners, and I was back as a prisoner,
So then you get out after 16 months.
Yeah.
When you look at your life, and you look at the things you did, the mistakes you made, if you could tell your younger self something right now, what would it be?
I would say life is too short to waste time. You know what I mean? Your decisions that you make, there's repercussions to those decisions. And whether you're scared of it or not, you can possibly pay with time, with your life. You know what I'm saying? And this is something that you can't never get back. This is something that, one decision can decide that you'll spend the rest of your life in prison. You know what I mean? So be very careful of your choice. Know that whatever you do, it's not all fun and games. There's all repercussions to it. And be careful.
Do you wish you never joined a gang in the first place?
I don't really regret nothing, because the decisions I made before have turned me into the person I am now, and has given me, a lot of blessings too. You know what I mean? It cost me a lot, but it has done for me a lot too. You know what I mean? Because I've been through these experiences, and it's made me this type of person. It's made me, the person that somebody would want to sit down and listen to. You know what I'm saying? It has given me this grit that when I do this interview with you, people will stop and listen to it and be affected by it too. You know what I'm saying? And it's given me, a story to tell. So I don't regret it. No, I don't regret it.
As an Asian rapper, a bit of an oddity in hip hop.
Yeah.
Jin came out, and it seems like with Jin, he never really got accepted in the US. He had to go to Hong Kong,
Yeah.
and become a star in Hong Kong. You fast forward to 2017, you have Rich Chigga.
Yeah.
He's from what country? So
I'm not
Korean,
sure. Is he Korean? He looks
I
Korean.
think South Korean.
Yeah.
You have Keith Ape.
Yeah.
You don't really see a lot of Asian rappers still though, but you know you're starting to see some.
Yeah.
You know, like Rich Chigga's actually kind of doing his thing
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
working with a bunch of different
Yeah.
prominent artists and so forth. Like, what are your take on the new breed of Asian rappers?
My take on the new Asian rappers, I think that, you know, it's beautiful that the world is finally accepting, like kind of accepting, you know, the Asian culture into the main, you know what I'm saying? Like it was kind of like you never seen it before.
Well, you saw Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, but Wu-Tang wasn't Chinese.
No, but they were
all black.
embracing Asian culture, but not
Yeah, but it's
Asians.
different though. It's different. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like you're not really embracing the Asians. You're just embracing, you know what I mean? The style of it.
Right.
You understand?
I mean, when Wu-Tang came out, and as a Chinese, you know, as a Chinese man, like when you were seeing Shaolin and the Wu-Tang symbol and, you know, all these Chinese names like Raekwon and, you know, and so forth, like, what did you think of it back then?
I mean, I love Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang was kind of like, it was dope, but it didn't make me feel proud to be Asian because they weren't Asian. You understand what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
But I think now the world is starting to be, you know, the internet has done a lot. You know what I'm saying? With a person like Rich Chigga, would he have been as big before without the internet? And like, you know, I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because there were more gatekeepers at that time. Now, because of the internet, you know what I mean? The people are the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? So if the people want it, then the people will get it. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, because of that, the Asian, you know, we're being put in another light. Everybody's not the same. Like, you know, all Asians aren't like the you know, subtle person that's soft spoken and it can be taken advantage of. And all the Asians aren't like, you know, we're different people, different cultures, different way of lives, different, you know, different everything. So I think now the world is more receptive to it. It's our time now. I mean, not saying it's our time, but it's more receptive, and it's great to see these young brothers being able to entertain and do what their heart desires and actually be successful at it. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to them. I salute them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, China Mac, listen, I'm glad you're out.
Yeah,
You know, it seems like you've learned a lot from
definitely.
your experiences. You know, I mean, you've always had a degree of humbleness too.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever bragged or, you know, tried to create, you know, your experiences bigger than what they actually were.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, this definitely sends a message to people who want to follow the same type of steps
Yeah,
you
definitely.
followed. You know, any new projects coming up?
Yeah, I definitely have a new project coming out. I got an album, features Dave East, Young M.A., Jadakiss, Corey Gunz, production by Buck Wild. Dope project. October 25th, I got a new video out called First Day Home. Fuck with me, man.
Yeah, man. Glad to see you again, man.
I appreciate you,
You
man.
know, I see
Thank
you.
you.
You're looking good. You look healthy.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
I'm in a good space, man, and I, you know, definitely appreciate you and everybody else that's, you know, giving me the time. You know what I'm saying?